morning or afternoon. So today we have a few errands that we need to run. We are running to Joann's to see if we can find a specific fabric that I'm looking for. Then we have an appointment at David's Bridal to meet with a new seamstress and go over the details, make sure she's not missing anything, blah, 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 blah. And then after that, we're going back to Henry's so we can compare the coloring to the things that we bought at Joann's to the dress. So the idea today is to get everything situated. And then if you need some sort of a down payment today, we can do that, but we plan on actually paying the whole thing on Friday.
Yep.
So is that okay if we just do it that way and then we can just call it in? Is that the okay way to do it?
Absolutely. And I'll be here Friday too, so if you call and ask for me, I can definitely do the transaction for you and make sure we have everything perfect on there.
Excellent.
And we're not missing nothing, or we got everything in. Because I'll make sure I put everything in the system so it's ready to go for you on Friday.
Okay.
And when you call in, all you have to do is just run everything, get it on order.
Cool.
Yeah, ball counting. Oh.
I don't know if I told you or not, but I'm actually buying both dresses because I can't
Okay.
make a decision. And the other dress, I'm actually having it transferred to where they have put a corset in it for me.
Okay, yeah.
Because it
That
has
was the white
straps.
one with like the embroidery. Like
Yeah, the one that I showed you, yeah.
Yeah.
That had a lot of green and pink and yellows in it and stuff.
Yeah. So are you actually going to do that one for like your reception?
I haven't decided.
Okay.
I just don't know.
Just can't decide.
I know that I'm doing a really cool photo shoot in both dresses. I do know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But I have not. I won't make the decision until both the dresses are final.
Yep. You
Just-
really see yourself in them
Yeah.
and see which one you actually walk down in.
Yeah.
You have,
Apparently, a lot of people don't realize that David's Bridal, that you can just put stuff together.
right.
A lot of people don't realize that because I have a YouTube channel and I vlog the whole experience,
Okay.
and people are saying I didn't know you could do that.
I want to be her dad.
And another thing we haven't done that I would like to do today is see how long the train is actually going to be with the veils added. I don't think we ever did that, like stretch it out to see.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see how my shoes look. Ugh.
Can't see them.
Jimmy shoes. Oh yeah.
Oh, those are pretty.
Very pretty. Are they comfortable? That's good.
Yeah, most of my Jimmy shoes are really comfortable. I mean, they take a little bit to break in, but
Most shoe doesn't, honestly. I'll kind of pull this down. Does the other dress have the more volume, like with the hoop skirt, or is it built in?
yeah, well, and that's why I was asking you because they're actually not going to put me in a hoop skirt. They're going to just
Okay.
add the crinoline to the dress to make it as poofy as I want.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking.
Yeah, so that's something we can ask Sophie about.
Okay.
The train as it is. And I'll kind of like do the mock. The train here. So essentially it would be. Let me get a.
Here, I can hold it
Let
to
me
my.
get
I
it.
can hold it to my back end.
That way you don't have to stretch your arm too much.
The girl who does my hair is gonna order me a bunch of cute like little wraps. Look at this, Stormy. Ooh, so I need
Okay. Yeah.
Would be
Ooh, I know.
coming out to about there.
Yeah, that's.
And then of
Yeah.
course you'd have two.
So then would there also be some crinoline underneath it or would it just stay clear like that?
I would probably do it the clear, because I think if you add the crinoline, you're going to lose the detail.
Gotcha.
And you'll kind of see it, so I don't think you want that exposed. Because as you walk, that'll stay like out.
Okay.
You don't have that like gap there between the floor and the dress. So that way you still get the volume, like I said, you'll have two on there, of course.
Okay.
On
Cool.
both sides, you get that extra detail, train, and everything.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can.
Cool. Yes, I like it.
Perfect. Well, let me go see where Beth and Sophie are, and then we'll kind of see if Sophie's done with her current appointment. She can hop out here and we can explain everything that you want to do and make sure everything's good for you, okay?
Okay, cool.
I will be right back.
I like the idea of that.
The 6 tier to get that volume?
I would, yeah, absolutely. I think that when you do something like this, that there's no stopping, you know, for
You
sure.
could order that for me though, right? So I could get it from here as
We
well?
have the hoop.
I
Now,
think this is 3 hoop is what
do
we.
you want to pull it up and because I know there are some that on the website that we don't ever have in store. We just have to hold on to
Yeah.
it.
But
One
then
thing.
with this being up, I do still want that to touch the floor though.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh absolutely. I love
Yeah,
it.
because I wanted it to be
The
like.
more I keep seeing it, the more I'm like,
I'm so glad we found that veil. Yes.
Gorgeous.
absolutely.
Now, where are you wanting the veil to be connected?
The little tiny parts.
Like right where it's pinned here?
Okay, so that, we
I
were
don't
just
want-
kinda,
yeah,
yeah, we
yeah.
were just kind of looking at that to see, I don't know.
That was the initial vision when we had initially talked about the extension. Was she was gonna put it on either sides of the corset, and then she said she was somehow gonna attach them right there in the middle so they were connected.
I
they would
almost
move
think that I would do, this is your dress and your vision, so I don't want to like step on that at all. But I almost think that I would do it from here.
Okay.
Because I feel like they would stay, but in my
I would
head,
make it too short.
Okay.
Because I want a long train. The idea is as long as train as possible.
okay. Are you still feeling?
Because I'm still wearing a regular veil too.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty?
And the hoop will take up a little bit of
Yeah, and if the
too.
hoop is there, then that will make the train shorter, I think, if it's up higher like that.
I think though, if you add it here, it's gonna look like a veil that was added to your dress. Do you
Okay.
see what I'm saying? I think
Okay.
if you add it here, it looks whimsical, like, but totally up to you. I just want to be totally transparent. I don't want you to get knee deep and then
Does
not
it-
be.
Does it
Yeah.
cover up the corset part if
Okay,
it's up
let's-
that high?
Let's lay out. No, because it's so sheer. But I would also not
can
connect it. I think the whole beauty of it would be that it would be. Jen, can you help with that? With makeup? Just go ahead and do the thing. It's just a price. Yep. Jen is gonna help with that. So, and then, you know, to have the equal, you would have it equal coming out.
Well, see, we were already adding veils to the front of it too, so I would think that the veils that are added to the front would just kind of add into the veils that are, they would blend in to the veils that are in the back.
So talk to me about like the veil in the front, like what was that vision?
So, and it doesn't tell me, I was just looking on here, it doesn't tell me how many hoops is on this one.
Uh-huh.
But that's what the extreme ball gown hoops looks like. So the veils in the front,
Because I would probably, I feel like we're extra length, honestly, if we're gonna
Oh,
go.
the dress?
Well, only if we're gonna go that, you know, if you're gonna add that much volume, can we go out into
Yeah.
the second floor?
Mhm.
Yeah.
so it was essentially like if this were has those extra, it's going to basically like line the
Beautiful.
front,
Yeah, so I
and
wanted
she
to add
wanted
that.
that kind of swoop detail.
At the waist, just not to
Not a
look, well,
thick swoop,
yeah, because I don't want my hips to look, or
Sure.
my waist to look too wide.
but like a little
Right.
bit of a swoop. That way it adds the extra applique, the extra sparkle.
Yeah, because I really needed more bling, and when she brought this veil out, I thought
Sure.
the veil was perfect to just add,
Right over top.
you know. So then I figured, you know, that would just attach to the back, and then the 2 veils in the back would attach to those.
Because yeah, she was going to do 1 veil in the front, 1 in the back, and then the 2 to extend the train.
I thought it was 2 for the front and then the 2 for the back.
No, she's saying one in the front to wrap around,
Oh,
one in the
gotcha.
back to wrap around, 2 to
Oh,
extend, and one
gotcha.
on your head
Yeah,
is
that way you
5.
have one that
Careful
details the
sitting
back.
up, because I imagine we like totally, only because, you know, it needs to either go from side seam to side seam.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, width-wise. So where does that end over there?
I have it pulled all the way to the side and back.
but it's not to the length though. So like you'd have to go like.
And the bigger
Yeah.
applique that are down at the bottom, they would actually set at the edge of the dress. They wouldn't go down further, they would set at the edge.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
But see then what that does, you see what I'm saying? Like the width of the veil.
It starts.
You have to be very, so if you're okay with that, just kind of blending in, because it's tulle, I mean, I don't think it's an issue.
Well, see, and that's what I thought. I thought it was two in the front, so one here, to
So,
where it
I kinda
was
see what
even
you're
around
talking about.
the edge.
You
But
should have said
Are you talking about how like this kind of would like one would swoop here and like one would swoop there? going to
Yeah,
the back? Okay.
yeah,
And then
that-
the two extending the train.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, that was my thought. When was it Brenda?
Deborah.
Yeah. When Deborah. Sorry, I'm so bad with names.
That's okay.
When Deborah, that's what I thought she was envisioning, which is I was like on point with what she was saying.
Sure.
If that's not what she was saying, then I was mistaken. But that was my idea. Yeah, is what she was. Yeah.
I think I get what you mean.
Yeah, so I think that's definitely.
And then with the pink, and then the what's it called, glitter crinoline or girdle?
That
What?
sequence.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Layer to go
Mhm.
underneath
Mm-hmm.
to give more.
Beautiful. Could do it here at the waist. My question is though, are we doing a sash or anything at the waist? And the only reason why I'm asking is for the attachment piece.
Yep.
You know what I mean? In terms of where,
What do you mean the attachment?
like so, like where is this going to attach?
I would say here, like
But-
right at the
At the bottom of the corset.
yeah. But I didn't think of a
A sash.
sash or anything. I didn't.
Just to kind of hide, I was just thinking like, or do you like it the way that this is?
Well, I like the bunching. of it.
Uh-huh.
I do. Yeah. And then I thought that would lend to the swooping aspect that we were talking about. So I mean, when I was looking at it, I was just seeing this, and I thought that was beautiful
Yeah. Oh, it's
with the
stunning.
swooping.
Yeah.
And it'll look, really good too. Like once this is out even further too,
Yeah.
it'll help even create more of the volume definition.
Okay.
So then, okay, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. So we're thinking like something like that. Because I'm thinking
Do you think it looks too big?
almost like a stitch there. No, I'm just thinking, and then like a stitch, we would just pin it, like have a stitch. We might probably have Sophie just do like right there. But some kind of bunch that like that. Hold that. Okay. Kind of like that,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I think that's beautiful.
Oh,
just
it's stunning,
by
yeah,
itself.
totally.
Yeah. Plus, I'm gonna have so much bling up here too. I don't know if adding a sash or
With
a
like
blingy, because it would have to be blingy. So I
I'm
don't
thinking about
think.
this being like literally an added piece, almost like a added bustle, like
Mhm.
that it would like button on or something. You should have like so that
Mhm.
you don't have like a bustle here, point here, and a bustle point here, and a bustle point here. And it like literally after you put the gown on, it like hooks on.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? That way it's like secure.
Okay.
Are you thinking where the swoop is here, have another swoop that starts on that side that goes to the back? Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Yes, but I'm looking at it, and do we want to leave this little
It's pretty.
part
I
open?
like that up
That's
like that.
yeah. That's
yeah.
Open down there.
I kind of like the way it looks that way. It's
I do
kind of almost
too.
like that open, like kind of a princess.
Oh, here. I know.
Just do the clips.
Yeah.
That's what I had done before.
Yeah, I think you should not do the second veil in the
Yeah, I
front,
like it.
actually,
Yeah, I think
because
I
if you
like-
cross this over, then you've got this like
It
showing
just
through
kinda
underneath
sweeps
of there,
up.
and it's like kind of
really like the
off
way that looks,
center. It
actually.
looks actually
Yeah.
really nice like
So
that.
then we just separate them a little bit, so that way
Yeah.
there's like a little open space
Yeah.
there.
Yep. Okay. I think that's really pretty the way that swoops up.
Yeah.
I think that's gorgeous. Let me go get a pin for this other side here.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I love
Yeah,
that.
I love that swoop on there. It's so pretty.
And then that makes sense of how we connect to the other said at that, so you kind of basically do the same thing in the back.
And then I don't know if it'd be something that would be smart to do, but kind of where this is rolled, some of those applique are still kind of in there.
Yeah.
Maybe removing those applique and like just adding them in
Yeah.
sporadic spots
Yeah.
to kind of fill in more in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
I'm not sure of this. Did you guys measure it as far as? I'm not sold on the sewing it together.
The
Only because I don't know that it's gonna stay together.
ashy locks.
Yeah, like I think it might
Well,
come
it
back.
could be like a double train to where it looks kind of like butterfly wings.
Well, that's what I thought too. That's why I
Yeah.
like that. Like that
Those
coming
two
there
swoop.
and that coming there. Yeah, I think that'd be beautiful. Yeah, I think that'd be. And then we could take, to your point, we could take some of those appliques and kind of add to the center.
Yeah.
Try to like.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Anything that would be like
I
in
would-
that roll area, take that off so that way you can add it to like the back.
Now, would it be tacked to the dress, at least in some spots, to where it held its,
Place.
held its place? So that way when I'm walking, the trains don't bunch up like this into.
Oh yeah, we tack it here for sure.
Okay.
And then we could tack it even like at the
edge?
end for
Okay.
sure.
Like with those little
Yeah.
clear bustle points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
And then the pink underneath here, the pink underneath, and then
Yes.
pockets.
Yes.
Easy, pockets are easy.
Yep. And we decided on the Bare Wing Blush was the material that you really loved that paint color with underneath.
Oh, can I get a swatch of that today?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yep. And then I think you said we can order the Bare Wing Blush through us.
Yep.
And then you guys would just have to get that
The
sequence
sparkle
layer.
tool. Yeah.
Yep. For us to add underneath there.
Oh, I have to buy that?
Yes.
I thought it was on that dress. Was it not on that dress?
It's on that dress, but we can't order it. Like that
Oh.
material, but you can go to Joann and get it. We can tell you like how many yards you would need, and then
Okay.
you can just go to Joann and purchase it, and then bring it in so that way they can add it to the dress for you.
Okay.
Yep. Because I think we did an actual glitter tool layer, and I don't think
Yeah.
it gave enough sparkles, so we tried the actual like sequence tool,
Yeah.
and it gave
Yeah.
more of that sparkle definition she was wanting.
Do you have it here so we can go ahead and shove it up under just to look at it again?
Yeah, just make sure. Yeah, let me grab
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. Oh look at you, it's like fabulous. I love it.
And that way you get that
beautiful.
extra depth of shimmer as you
Mhm.
are moving and take pictures.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, that would be the only fabric that you guys would have to bring us, but we'll tell you exactly how much you need, and then you can just go to Joann and buy the amount of yards you need and bring it in, and we'll get it on the dress for you.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm happy.
That's absolutely stunning.
Oh, I wanted to talk about the applique that she was talking about adding. I still want that done too. She was talking about taking fake flowers, remember?
The silk flower
This
idea.
the
Yeah.
silk flower, and I still want that too.
Where would you want the silk flower? Because
So what she was talking about was putting it kind of like down around the bottom, and then it just kind of faded up, like especially on the train. And that's the idea that she had, and I thought it was a really good idea. But she said it would be, that way it would lend to the 3D effect, but it wouldn't be like crazy because it would just kind of fade up. And it would probably only fade up to like halfway for both the back and the front.
I feel like sometimes that may be something that you want to see the finished product and
before
then
you decide to add
and then,
this.
'cause I feel like sometimes when you add, the whole vision starts to get like lost. You know what I mean? In terms of like,
I think if you have
Because
like
once
all these extra
yeah,
appliques
you're gonna
at the
have
bottom,
this
that kind of
detail,
adds
It
that.
would kind of look weird to have like a couple silk flowers and then a couple silk and then applique, a couple silk, a couple one-up. I feel like it would look kind of like an afterthought. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it
If we
wouldn't
can get a
look
3D
glorious.
tiger and
Yeah,
put
it
that
wouldn't
on
be,
the
like, harmonious with
train,
everything.
so it's just sitting there like ready to,
Alright.
But
you
maybe
know, they're not
something
even
we can
listening to me.
definitely,
It's like,
like approach later on.
Yeah, we'll do
after
that.
everything's done.
that's the thing too. I think it's a good idea just to let you see the total look that you created first, and then see is there something missing. Okay,
Yeah.
so we need to like finesse.
All right,
'Cause, I mean,
and that's
you
good
could
because we're
always-
getting started early.
Yeah.
And you could always get some silk flowers, and then maybe for one of your fittings, you can just pin them on there, and you can say I like them or I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think once you get everything done and you see it together and you try it on, I don't think you'll see.
Okay.
But it's something you can definitely look to add if you want. We talked about it.
Okay. Okie dokie. Cool. I think, so will you go over it one more time, run through it real quick for me?
So we're gonna add in the Bare Wing blush colored fabric on the bodice and on the skirt for you. You're gonna need a 6-tier hoop skirt to go underneath. And then we're gonna add on that sequence layer right underneath this first lace layer, so that way you get that more definition on there, the sparkle. We're gonna add one veil here to the front. We're gonna add one to the back for the extra definition, and then two for the train. And then we're gonna order the dress in extra length as well, since you're gonna do the 6-tier hoops. That way you get all the fabric going all the way to the floor for you.
Oh, and the pockets
Yes, and add pockets.
and the tie pink.
Yep, where you do the lace.
Yeah.
Yep, to match the Vera Wing look, absolutely.
Okay.
You got
Cool.
it.
All right. Let's get me dressed in my normal clothes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for today. We're gonna go home. I don't know. We have to watch the video of the David's bridal dress from the last time. I'm almost convinced they gave me the wrong color swatch. So we're gonna have to watch that video in full just to make sure I'm either mistaken or not mistaken before I go and complain about not having the right swatch. So I don't know when that'll take place, but we'll see you next time. Bye.